We are doing it to it. This is it. This is we are back. Not that I ever really left you. I'm Kevin Berrey. I'm your host. This is KEVID19. We don't have a lot of time. In fact, I'm over time, and I may have to come back at another time. I know when to bounce, unlike some people. Episode 7, Parasite. It's November the, what will we call this? The 12th? That's what I'm going to call it. Oh man, time just keeps ticking. I had a thing. Boom. Welcome to the apocalyptic world that we are in right now. It's a scary one, indeed. And yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? It's KEVID19. That's what this is all about. It's about comedy in the face of mortality. And yeah, mortality's scary. Nobody wants to really face it, but we have to. Now, I had something going on here that was delightful, and then it stopped. Now I don't know, what to do with my life. I had a, let's see if that works. Boom. Okay, that's what I wanted, was the apocalypse. Look, let's just dive in here. It's November 12th. We still don't know who the president of the United States of America is officially. I mean, we know who it is, but we know who's trying to claim that it's not. And that's kind of a sad situation to be in. I do not want to end up in an unholy, radioactive, post-apocalyptic America. But I did hear that recently Donald Trump, our current president, was bold enough to demote the woman who has control over our nuclear arms. He also got rid of Mark Esper, who's the Secretary of Defense. He's been changing a ton of positions, things that you would never do, and when you've got like less than 70 days left as a lame duck president. But the fear that I've heard is that maybe the guy is trying to embed his own deep state into the federal government so that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris inherit this new deep state that's kind of loyal to Donald Trump. It's funny how a dude who accused the government and the deep state of being against him is now, everything he's accused somebody else of, he's inserting into the government to make it a real threat. Like, it wasn't really a threat before. There were just people that were appointed based on their merit and their capabilities to do the job, and they're supposed to be loyal to the Constitution, the nation, ahead of any politician or any president or anyone else, any other person. They're supposed to just follow the policy of the United States. and we saw a lot of those noble, brave individuals stand up and testify against the president during his impeachment hearings, which he hated. I mean, clearly that's part of the reason, probably the main reason why he's decided to make this revolutionary change in political appointments in civil servants is what they're called. So let's take a peek at. And now, if you're listening, you can't see this, but you can imagine it. What am I looking for? That's odd. I thought that was going to be my thing. I was looking for something like this. The Parasite White House edition poster. So just imagine the movie poster for the movie Parasite, and take a peek. What you see is Joe Biden and Jill Biden on their couch, lounging in their pajamas, and underneath the coffee table in front of them, I guess at the bottom of the frame, is Donald Trump and Melania lying in wait for Joe and Jill to go to bed so they can get up and ostensibly raid their refrigerator, possibly break into their basement, kill an old guy who's whatever. I'm not going to give you the whole plot to Parasite, but I think you get the picture. It's quite scary. It's a scary thing to imagine that Donald Trump has embedded himself underneath the coffee table, and he and Melania are not going to go. I think we all know that Melania is going to bounce. She's not going to stay, and I think that fits the plot of the movie. But again, I don't want to reveal the whole movie. Great meme, loved it. Love the movie, actually, more than anything else. And can I credit this? This came from Bradley Whitford. I don't know who made it, though. It says D. Helio. Very hard to see, but you can suss that out. Brilliant movie, and I highly recommend the film. Now, this is Four Loko Furry Seasons. I was just browsing my friends list, seeing who was where. Yes. Here we go. Okay, so you may or may not have seen this. This Four Seasons total landscaping. I got to get out of my own way here.
Oh my god.
How can I shrink myself down? Okay, that's good. So, yeah, what we have here is a furry community, which is a virtual furry community that created a virtual Four Seasons total landscaping environment. Look at that. The guy who built it, he made sure that there was a hose installed on the wall. Check that out. He's got the whole podium, the Trump 2020. This is where Giuliani showed up and claimed election fraud, which has been refuted by election officials all around the country. So anyway, these virtual furry fans are just hanging out in this virtual reality, watching his speech. Now, I don't know if they built a sex shop that's next to Four Seasons Total Landscaping, but I sure as hell hope so. Somebody put the... Cooper Tom has to make an announcement. It's election fraud. This is election fraud. These votes, they're not being counted correctly. I think we need to give Donald Trump a fair chance, and it's Philadelphia's dirty. That's all I'm saying. It's Philadelphia. You can't trust it. Anyway. This is great. And they got fireworks going off and everything. So definitely worth visiting. I'm going to have to make, I think we all have to create a virtual, I guess furry. I guess we all have to make some kind of a virtual furry character that we can use to embody this virtual realm. I'm not sure how the heck to get to it. They don't actually link, but apparently you got over 27,000 retweets. Some kind of furry community. I don't think anybody. It's the Cooperton Furry Community 2024. Oh, okay. That they're going to be running for elected office, I'm sure. I heard that a dog was elected mayor in some town in America, but I don't remember how where that was or if that's even legit. But it would be pretty sweet if a virtual furry were elected mayor. Now, let's see. I'm gonna have to bounce here now. I've overstayed my welcome. I'm gonna come back because I got so many memes here. Let's just take a quick peek at. Let's see here. Oh wow.
All liars stole this election. Trump was ahead 700,000.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
If you look at the algorithms and all the data in election, there is no way mathematically impossible for Biden.
These guys are saying it's mathematically impossible for Joe Biden to have won the election. I find that hard to believe. You get more votes, you win. That's a pretty simple one, but let me go full screen on this. So let's take a peek here. Yeah, I'm gonna go shrink my head down. Let's take a look at what these guys have to say. This is Ron. No last name. Not clear who he's.
Even when a court order was obtained to allow the Republican inspectors to get 6 feet closer, they moved the people counting the ballots 6 further feet away.
What I'm looking for, I don't know what you guys are looking for, but what I'm looking for is the hose that's mounted onto the wall behind him that would show us that virtual furry version of this press conference is accurate. But to me, that's what I'm most concerned about watching this.
It's really simple. If you have nothing to hide with these mail-in ballots, you allow inspection. I mean, this is common knowledge, common practice in the examination of absentee ballots.
No, it's not.
All the time.
How much money does she make off of refused ballot? How much money does she
Wait,
make?
is that guy naked?
How much money do they take in, bro? Who pays for all that?
It's very hard to get
That guy is wearing a wife beater
unbiased information to the voter.
and his boxers. I don't understand how that's persuasive.
Under a fearful state, they suppressed them, and they funneled all the ballots through, all the voting through mail-in, where they control that process better.
Yeah.
They can manipulate it.
Oh yeah, they can control that process, sure. The entire postal service. Okay, so maybe that naked dude or the dude wearing the boxers is these are all hired protesters, except for these folks, obviously. I mean, it's not very complicated. The woman who says Trump is a fascist. Yeah, those dudes look like Russian actors. I don't know. I don't want to spread disinformation, but if I was Russia, what I would do is I would call into question anything that would show that our elections have integrity. You just say, hey, you know what? These are probably malarkey, fake elections. You can't trust American elections. You can't trust democracy. It's not real. And yeah, you can't trust your government. So whoever's president, and since it's not going to be Trump, which is the guy that we wanted, let's just destabilize the whole thing. Trump would have destabilized the government for us. That's like the beauty of Trump for most dictators and enemies of America is that, yeah, he makes America look like it's going to fall apart at any moment. And his bloviating and you know, bragging that actually we're doing great. We're making it. We're going to make America great again. After I've completely fumbled and screwed up and let this virus spread, I denied it existed. denied that we have systemic racism. I'm just going to deny everything that's tearing this place apart, and then the rest of the world can watch the place explode and watch Americans' confidence in their actual nation and their government's ability to do anything of service just plummet. Anyway, that's the KEVID19 show. I'm gonna have to bounce here. I got to eat this salad, and I will be back. I have like 15 more memes. There's more than that. There's so many memes. So hopefully this is not the actual apocalypse. And I hope you guys enjoyed this short edition, episode 7. I will come back hardcore in the next. And thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You can find us at KEVID19.com. That just takes you to the YouTube channel. Subscribe the shit out of this thing. And if you don't, I will hunt you down and find you. And I'm going to find out how you voted. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that I fraudulently... I'm not going to do any of that crap. Nobody goes through all that work to fraudulently steal somebody's vote or to... You know how lazy Americans are, that it's a miracle that anyone voted at all during this election. And that's what the entire conservative, minority in this country depends on, that fact that they will show up, and that people who have better things to do with their lives, who are trying to create things and start businesses and innovate, they don't want to take time out of their day to deal with this red tape bureaucratic bullshit. But they did. And that appears like interference to you. Democracy is scary if you're in the minority. It's terrifying, especially if you have really strong convictions about how things have to be and you have to control people. Talk about controlling people.